Hello everyone. In this lecture series, and next we are going to see the foundations of deep learning, that is a neural network. So see this first diagram. How does the human brain recognize the face so easily? So that is a very important thing. So AI tries to learn in similar inspired way. So that is how the human brain analogy. So based on this, we will start this particular session. So what is mean by a deep learning? A deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses multi-layer artificial neural networks inspired by the human brain. So to automatically learn the patterns from vast amounts of complex data like images, text, sound, enabling advanced AI capabilities such as natural language processing, one example, the computer vision and self-driving cars without need manual feature extraction. So this is the basic definition of the deep learning. The deep in general, the deep refers to the many layers of interconnected neurons. So that is the meaning of the deep that process the data hierarchically. Next one, we must understand uh, what is a neural network. This is a very important thing. Computational model. It is a computational model inspired by the brain. It consists of the neurons, that is we are generally call it as a nodes organized into a layers. The next. So this is a structure of neural networks. It has a three layers. For understandings, we have taken this particular diagram. It has a three layers. One is called as an input layer, the hidden layer, then output layer. Input layer receives the data from data. It receives the data. The hidden layer processes the data, and finally it produces the result. So that is we call it as an output layers. And before enter into the next slide, so how this deep learning works? So deep learning models are built on ANN. So the abbreviation for ANN is artificial neural networks, which mimics the brain structure with layers of neurons. So second one is hierarchical learning. So data passes through input, multiple hidden layers, and an output layer. Early layers detect the basic patterns, edges, while deep layers combine these to recognize complex objects like faces. Example, face. Then third one is automatic feature extraction. Unlike the traditional machine learning, deep learning models learn which features are important directly from the data, eliminating the need for manual feature engineering. The third, final one is the training. Models adjust the strength of the connections between the neurons through training to minimize the errors and improve the accuracy. So these are all we have to remember while studying the deep learning concept, how it works. So first one is artificial neural networks, the hierarchical learning, the automatic feature extraction, the training. These four all very important. Everyone have to remember. The next one is how does the neural network, as I already told you that it receives the input, then multiple hidden layers process it, and finally it produces the output. So here I'm showing what is the role of activation functions. It introduces the non-linearity, help learn complex patterns, examples, sigmoid. So these are all some important concept we have to remember while studying the deep learning. Yeah. So learning process in neural networks, how the process works. So here I'm showing that first one is forward propagation, then error calculation, then weight adjustment. First one is see this diagram below that. First identify the training needs, design the training, deliver the training, evaluate the training. So this is important things we have to remember that. So why neural networks matters? So why it is an important? If you go for any vision application, speech application, text application, it is a foundation for a generative AI models. So neural networks is a very important because it is the foundation for a generative AI. Yeah. Again, I'm showing this diagram how the neural networks links to how it becomes a foundation for a generative AI. So before that, we must remember 2 to 3 points. What are some key characteristics of the deep learning? First one is deep architecture, uses neural networks with many hidden layers. Second one is data intensive, excel with large high dimensional unstructured data set. These are all some characteristics we have to remember. The third one is versatile, uh, power state of the art AI in image and speech recognition, natural language processing, and more. Yeah, this is a mind map we have conducted in every classes. This is the quiz I have conducted end of the session at each classes. And also before ending of the session, I want to recall some of the applications of the deep learning. Computer vision, as we all know that recognizing objects in images. The third one is natural language processing, understanding and generating human languages used in chatbots and translation. Speech recognition, transcripting voice to text. These are all some example. Autonomous vehicle, processing sensor data for navigations. Then healthcare and finance. It can also use it in healthcare and finances, discovering patterns for diagnosis, for fraud detection, everything. These are all some of the applications of the deep learning. Yeah. Once again, thank you for all. If you have any doubts, comment on the comment section. Thank you.